Hey guys, welcome back to RPEG Electronics. So today I wanted to show you my latest revision of the Namco GunCon IR Mod. So this time I've added a slightly different recoil solenoid. I removed the mode button in the back, that wasn't too useful, and the rumble motor is still there. But now we have a new 3D printed fisheye lens, and I wanted to go into some in-depth about these. So these are available on rpegelectronics.com. All right, and they're now made with a filament-based printer, and they're very solid now, extremely stiff. We tried using resin-based before, but just the nature of resin made it a little bit too brittle. So this is like pretty much shatterproof now. Okay, do not remove the lens after it's been screwed on once. That's it. It's there tight. It's supposed to stay there. All right, you get this one plus a different type that's a little bit smaller for situations where you're not so zoomed out, where you're not too far away. All right, that's called a wide angle lens. This is a fisheye lens. So what this does essentially is it takes your image and it zooms out so that you can see all 4 points on your TV. If you have a bigger screen, you're gonna need a fisheye lens to get the best accuracy. All right, otherwise it's like a movie theater. You're sitting too close, you can only see the middle of the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna show you on the screen in a second what it looks like when you're not using a lens and then when you are using a lens. So I'm gonna go up. This is my 65-inch OLED screen, all right? And I'm gonna go up just so I can show you everything. All right. Okie dokie. So here's the gun, and if you noticed, now I made one cord for both the power supply and the USB. All right. So here you see I do have my diamond, but I'm struggling to get the whole diamond in without stepping back a bit because I am only about let's call it 10 feet from my TV, and it will work like this. Don't get me wrong, it will work perfectly. But you see, I'm getting some issues when I go all the way to the sides because it's missing the diamond that I need. All right. So when you add a fisheye lens, this is zoomed out. It just slides on as such, and now you notice my diamond is now all of a sudden much smaller. All right, and now I don't have any issues. Okay. It's worth noting that if you use this, you may have to turn your sensitivity up a little bit because by definition, when you zoom out, you're getting further away from the light. So it'll appear a little bit, a little less bright. All right. I don't know what the hell this is. That's annoying. Hold on, let me close off. Oh, there we go. All right. So now I've set my sensitivity to custom high, and I have a nice strong diamond, and it's good to go. All right, and then don't forget that after you set your sensitivity, you have to upload your settings. All right, it's very important. If you don't upload your settings, nothing really has happened. All right, you also notice that I changed the solenoid a little bit, so I'm going to zoom back out. All right, the solenoid now is actually hitting the physical plastic of the gun. So whereas before it was floating and the sound was generated by the solenoid hitting against itself, now it's hitting against the gun. So you get more of a feel, all right? It's still not gonna be to the level of an aim track's recoil because I personally thought that was overkill. Plus the voltage always caused issues, and for something that size, to be machined, like custom machined that piston, it was just not worth it. So I'm using a 12-volt solenoid. The power supplies for this will be included with this gun, but the power supplies are super cheap. They're like maybe $8 on Amazon, and you can replace them anytime. You don't have to get a 36-volt or something crazy. They're small, they don't heat up, they're perfect. It's a 12-volt 2-amp power supply, and it runs off one power cord. All right. I wired it just the same way as an aim track power cord would, but I'm using this nice tango-free flex cable instead of PVC cable, all right? And yeah, now you get recoil. You can see my gun is actually like vibrating. That's because the recoil is hitting against itself now, hitting against the gun's body now instead of against itself. And when you shoot off screen, I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, you still get the rumble when you shoot off screen. And I also did a micro switch mod, so when you click, you'll notice it sounds a little different. Because I removed the tactile button of the original gun, and I replaced it with a real clicky micro switch. So it feels more like a real arcade gun. It feels much better. There's a significant more weight to it because of the solenoid and the rumble motor inside. And the fisheye really makes everything much easier, of course. And if you press the reload button here, it will also rumble. Off-screen shoot or reload, it will both rumble. Alrighty. So this was a custom build for one of my clients, but if you're interested, just let me know and we can build one for you, alright? The basic model without all the special add-ons is available on rpegelectronics.com as always, and you're always free to message me. My contact info is in the description below. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.